like early afternoon, it's really hot. You want to be done hiking before you get to midday or early afternoon, whenever possible. Every day that you have to walk in the heat means you're going to have to secure more water, treat more water. Like you're going to go through a lot more water because you're hiking when it's hot and people are sweating, and that's when the evening thunderstorms happen. It's just better to get up and on the trail early when it's cooler and more comfortable and people aren't sweating and burning through too much water. Everything's better when you're hiking early. But it's hard to get out of camp early if it takes an hour and a half to break camp and get packed. So practice for that, I think, is more important than practice sleeping in a tent.
Well,
And
yeah,
what that could mean is you spend a day, you spend 8 hours, you hike for an hour, you stop, you set up camp. Everyone gets in the tent, sits there for a minute and a half, and then the crew leader says, okay, everybody up, and you get out and you take the bear bags down and you pack camp up and you get everyone's bags together and you
right.
hit the trail and you hike for a half hour, and then you stop and you do the whole thing again. And every pick a period, 20 minutes, hour and a half, whatever, every however much time, the crew leader says, here's our campsite, let's set it up. And you go through everything, get your beer bags ready and throw them, and you get your tent set up, and you do everything like you're going to do when you get to Philmont. And that will help you work out. That'll help people with basics like how do you organize your pack so that you can uh, get to everything you need to get camp set up quickly, and then pack it so that here's the Cliff Notes version of that is pack it so that the things you're going to need next are on top and the things you're going to need last are on bottom. So pack it with what are you going to need, keep those things easily accessible. Things you're not going to need till later, you can bury them in the pack. Which
And
kind of goes against the traditional packing idea of put your tent and sleeping bag in a certain spot and put heavy things in a certain spot and put light things in another spot. Maybe you can still do that, but I think for efficiency, it's often more important to have them in the order you're going to need them.
right, and the emergency stuff, rain gear, first aid kit should be
Mhm.
quickly accessible. Any medications, EpiPens,
Yep.
inhalers, readily accessible.